Welcome back to the feud, everybody. Well, station KFM won the game. Yes. And now it's time to play. All right, this is how fast money works, Carl. Beatrice is off stage where he can't see or hear your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. You try to give me the most popular answer. If you can't think of something, you just say pass. I'll get back to it if we have enough time. If you and Beatrice together come up with 200 points, tell everybody what you're gonna win for your favorite charity.
75,000 rand!
That's all I need. I just need a little bit of hair right here. If I could just get me some hair right here. Just shoot. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
20 seconds on the clock.
Let's do it.
Clock will start after I read the first question. Name something parents tell their children not to waste.
Water.
A body part you can stretch.
Leg.
Seafood people order at a restaurant.
Calamari.
A word that starts with hyper.
Hyperventilate.
Something that smells bad.
Feet.
All right, let's go, Carl. Let's see what we got, buddy. All right, here we go. Name something parents tell their children not to waste, and you said water. Survey said a body part you can stretch. You said legs. Survey said seafood people order at a restaurant. You said calamari. I love calamari. Survey said whoa. A word that starts with hyper. You said
Hyperventilate.
Hyperventilate, what I do when I get in ocean water. Survey said
Oh.
what? All right, let's go. Something that smells bad. You said
Feet.
feet. Survey said. All right, let's go. We'll be all right. We got problems. All right, let's bring out Beatrice. All right, Beatrice, how long have you known Carl?
I've worked with him, I think, for the last 4 or 5 years almost now.
Yeah, pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him a lot. Let me ask you a question. How many points you think Carl got?
120.
Because he loves me.
Is he leaving everything to me now, basically?
Yeah, basically.
He already
He did good.
owes me a lot, so...
He gave a couple of really good answers. He just really did. Just notice about this game. You can give a great answer and it not be up there. You can do it, because we asked 100 people. And there are obviously some special people, so. Carl got 58, you need 142.
No pressure.
I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'll say try again. You give me another answer. Gonna be a little bit tougher this time. We're gonna give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Okay.
All right, let's remind everybody of Carl's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. All right, let's go. Name something parents tell their children not to waste.
Food.
A body part you can stretch.
Penis.
Seafood people order at a restaurant.
Calamari.
Try again.
Sushi.
A word that starts with hyper.
Hyperactive.
Something that smells bad.
A thought.
Yeah.
Come on, Beatrice!
Why would you...
Wow. This who y'all thought was gonna win the money for you? You ready? All right, let's go. Let's turn around and see what we got. You need 142 points for the win. Let's see. Name something parents tell their children not to waste. You said food. Survey said Boom, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. Food was the #1 answer. You are now 100 points away. It could happen. A body part that you can stretch. You said your penis. How old are you?
I was thinking back to
How
my...
old are you?
38.
38. You can still stretch it? I'm gonna tell you right now, you stop stretching it around 10.
I was thinking in the younger days.
Yeah, well, survey said. That's a doggone shame. All right, we need 94 points. Seafood people order at a restaurant. You said sushi. Survey said. Fish was the #1 answer. We're 81 points away. A word that starts with hyper. You said hyperactive. Survey said, boom. That's another big one.
Well done. Well done.
Hyperactive was #1. 47 points away. Oh man, something that smells bad. You said a fart. Survey said. Poop. Poop was #1.
Come on, Kibi.
Wow. Well, but hey, folks, we're gonna triple your dollars, so you walk out with a grand total 48,100 Rand for your favorite charity. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to the feud. The Aji Dawson family won the game. And now it's time to play. Hey! Yeah, we're about to go to war. Why? All right, Kingsley, this is how fast money works, man. George is off stage. He can't see or hear your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. You can't think of something, you just say pass. We have enough time, we'll get right back to it. You and George get 200 points. Tell everybody what you win.
$5,000!
You definitely ain't got to get on your knee to do that no more. You can just held your hand up. All right, man, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Come on, man. 20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question.
Okay.
Name something people steal from a hotel.
Towels.
A part of the body that's hairy.
Armpit.
The heaviest thing in your house.
Fridge.
A dish your mother would cook.
Rice.
An animal that starts with the letter H.
Horse.
Come on, boy. You better play this game right there. You better try to win this money, man. Win this money, man. Yeah, you better answer these questions. All right, come on, man, let's go. Let's see how we did. Name something people steal from a hotel. You said towels. Survey said a part of the body that's hairy. You said armpit. Survey said the heaviest thing in your house. You said the fridge. Survey said a dish your mother would cook. You said rice. Survey said an animal that starts with the letter H. You said horse. Survey said and Kingsley, good friends, right?
Yeah.
Been friends over 20 years.
Yeah.
Just your boy.
Yeah.
Ride or die.
Yeah.
Homie.
Anything.
Ace, Boone, Coon, Buzzard, Back, Buddy.
Everything.
All y'all go back like Cadillac seats.
Mm-hmm.
How many points you think Kingsley got?
He's a smart man, so...
Yeah, he is smart.
Probably 150.
150? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not that smart. Oh. He did really, really good.
Okay.
Kingsley got 135 points. You need 65 points to win. To get 65 in the second position, you gotta focus, man.
Okay.
This is the way we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again. You give me another answer. Gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so I'm gonna give you 25 seconds. You ready?
I'm not, but we can go.
Oh, okay. Been doing this 10 years. Ain't nobody never said that before. You ready? You ready? No, I'm not, but we can go. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Let's remind everybody of Kingsley's answers. Come on, man, let's go. Let's get it. Name something people steal from a hotel.
Towel.
Try again.
Bed sheets.
A part of the body that's hairy.
Hands.
The heaviest thing in your house.
TV.
A dish your mother would cook.
Fufu.
An animal that starts with the letter H.
Horse.
Try again.
No.
All right, let's go. We need 65 points, man. Name something people steal from a hotel. You said bed sheets. Survey said towels. Towels was number 1. A part of the body that's hairy. You said hands. Survey said number 1 answer was your head or your face. We still need 65. The heaviest thing in your house, you said TV. Survey said number 1 answer was fridge. A dish your mother would cook, you said fufu. Survey said all right. Jollof. Number 1 answer. An animal that starts with the letter H. Pass. Number 1 answer was horse. Horse was the number 1 answer. Well, folks, you scored 154 points, so we're gonna triple that. You guys are walking away with $3,610. All right, I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The CIA family won the game. And now it's time to play. All right, MD, this is how fast money works. Cushy is off stage. She can't see or hear any of your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. You can't think of something, you just say pass. If we got time, we're gonna come back to it. But if you and Cushy together come up with 200 points, look right there, tell everybody what you're gonna win.
50,000 Bula!
All right, you ready?
I'm good.
20 seconds on the clock, please. Time doesn't start until after I finish asking the first question. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the most, how willing are you to help a stranger at night?
10.
Something that's sold by the bunch.
Bananas.
Something you need to clean a window.
Windowline.
Something people add to fried eggs.
Cheese.
Something that has legs but no feet.
Pass.
That's it. Something has no legs but no feet.
Flat.
I didn't get that last one either, so I don't know what the hell they was talking about. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the most, how willing are you to help a stranger at night? You said 10. Of course. I ain't helping nobody at night. It's dark out here. You on your own. Survey said. Something that is sold by the bunch, you said banana, survey said. Something you need to clean a window, you said, survey said. Something people add to fried eggs, you said cheese, survey said. Something that has legs but no feet, pass. All right, let's go. I love the enthusiasm. I love you was asking your family to clap, and they ain't had nothing for you. Yeah, they got a little tough out here.
Okay.
How many points you think you got? Take a guess.
100.
Stop looking, stop looking. That's too much. Less. How many? Less.
70.
70, okay. Okay, listen to me. Less.
10.
Oh, no, he got way more than that. Come on. Take another guess.
40.
Ooh. Less. It was rough. It was rough out here, girl. It was rough out here.
Okay.
Let's just stop.
Okay.
He got 36. But listen to me. No, listen to me. You all had so many points. You had over 500 points. All you got to do is give me a big number. You will be surprised what you're still going to win.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You need 164, but listen to me. If you do this correctly, you could still win a lot of money.
Okay.
All right, so let's go. This is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask you the exact same 5 questions. There's no way you can duplicate these answers.
Okay.
It can't happen. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. You probably won't hear that.
It was that bad?
Yeah. If you say any of the answers he said, I'll be shocked. I'll say try again, you give me another answer. Gonna be a little bit tougher this time.
Okay.
So we're gonna give you 25 seconds.
Okay.
But you know what I know? You're a married couple. Watch how something good comes of this.
Okay.
Watch this. Let's remind everybody of MD's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Time will start after I finish asking the first question. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most, how willing are you to help a stranger at night?
4.
Something that's sold by the bunch.
Flowers.
Something you need to clean a window.
A rag.
Something people add to fried eggs.
Salt.
Something that has legs but no feet.
Table.
Woo, you better go, girl. You better play this game. You better play. Now you turn your little smart self around. Girl. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the most, how willing are you to help a stranger at night? You said a 4. You a lady? Don't do it, leave them. Survey said. Number 1 answer in Botswana, 1. Something that is sold by the bunch. You said flowers. That's a really good answer. Survey said. Number 1 answer was, oh God, morogo, spinach.
Oh, morojo. Okay.
We need 135 points. Something you need to clean a window, you said a rag. Survey said. Cloth was the number 1 answer. Something people add to fried eggs. You said salt. Survey said salt was the #1 answer. You better play this game, girl. You need a big one. You need 64 points. Name something that has legs but no feet. You said table. Absolutely brilliant. Survey said boy, let me tell you something. Girl, you played. Table was the #1 answer. That girl was ripping them off. Well, listen to this. You scored 190 points. You are walking out of here with a family fortune, 55,450 pula. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time on Family Feud Botswana. Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The Sabia family won the game. And now it's time to play Fast Money. All right, now, Toomey, here's how Fast Money works. Tando's off stage. He can't see or hear your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. You can't think of something, you just say pass. I'll get back to it if we have enough time. You and Tando together come up with 200 points. Tell everybody what you're gonna win.
75,000 chankuras.
Yes. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
20 seconds on the clock, please. The clock will start after I read the first question. Name a popular soapy on ETV.
Pass.
The most ticklish part of your body.
My hips.
Something people use to scare burglars away.
Alarm.
A heavy piece of furniture.
Sofas.
Something you put in a cup.
Coffee.
Popular soapy on ETV.
Is it bingo?
Well, let's see how we did. All right, here we go. Name a popular soapy on ETV. You said, it's a dingo, which is a dog in Australia.
Oh, really?
Woo, woo, it's a dingo. That's a dingo, it's a dog. Survey said, I'm sorry. The most ticklish part of your body. You said, really?
They don't lie.
Huh?
They don't lie.
Oh, really? All right now, that's sexy. Hey. All right now, it's good information. Survey said, something people use to scare burglars away. You said, alarm. Come on, let's go. Survey said, there we go. A heavy piece of furniture. You said, sofa. Come on, let's go. Something you put in a cup. You said, coffee.
Woo!
Survey said. All right, that helps. Tondo, we got some work to do. Toomey got 65. You need 135.
We got it.
My man, that's the attitude I need for you to have.
We got
Because you
it.
can still win this money. Nelson Mandela once said, it all seems impossible until someone does it. Yeah, huh? So let's get it done, man.
We got it.
Let's get it done.
We got it.
I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again, you give me another answer. It's gonna be tougher this time, so we'll give you 25 seconds. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's remind everybody of Toomey's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name a popular soapy on ETV.
Scandal.
The most ticklish part of your body.
Ribs.
Something people use to scare burglars away.
Gun.
A heavy piece of furniture.
Fridge.
Something you put in a cup.
Coffee.
Try again.
Tea.
Come on, boy. Well, let's see how you did. We need 135. Let's go see. Name a popular soapy on ETV. You said Scandal. Survey said? Oh. Scandal was the #1 answer.
Come on.
Yeah.
We need 97 points. The most ticklish part of your body, you said. That's the ribs, man. Survey said?
Okay.
Armpits was #1. Still need 92 points. Something people use to scare burglars away. You said, yeah, that'll back you back up out the door. Survey said?
Come on.
Alarm. Alarm was the #1 answer. We need 74 points. We need a couple big ones, man. A heavy piece of furniture. You said a fridge. Survey said? Woo. Couch and sofa was the #1 answer. We need 65 points for 75,000 Rand. Something you put in a cup. You said tea. Survey said? You got close, man. You got close, man.
Too close.
Tea. Tea was the #1 answer. Well, congratulations, Sabia family. You scored 182 points. You added to your earlier score. You're walking out of here with 51,800 Rand. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time, folks. Welcome back to the feud, everybody. Team Zingers won the game. And now it's time to play. All right, Peter, this is how fast money works. Knowledge is off stage. He can't see or hear your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. You can't think of something, you just say pass. And then if we have enough time, we'll get back to it. Right. You and Knowledge together come up to 200 points. Tell everybody what you're gonna win for your charity.
We're gonna get 75,000 Rand for the charity!
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, Steve.
20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name a type of prize a sports team might win.
Trophy.
A word that rhymes with munch.
Crunch.
Something you drink from.
Cup.
A female relative.
Mother.
An insect that has wings.
Flower.
All right, let's see how we did. Peter, here we go. Name a type of prize a sports team might win. You said a trophy. Survey said.
Yes.
A word that rhymes with munch. You said crunch. Survey said.
Yeah.
Something you drink from. You said a cup. Survey said.
Yes, we're getting this.
A female relative. You said mother. Survey said.
Oh, that's all right.
An insect that has wings. You said a fly. Survey said. Wow. Well, Knowledge, how many points you think Peter got?
I go for 174.
Yes, close.
Well, that's why they call you Knowledge.
Yes, got the knowledge.
I've never seen anybody get so close. He got 170.
170.
170.
Wow.
Got knowledge. We need 30 knowledge.
You need 30 points for the money.
Okay.
All you gotta do is focus now.
Ready?
And you'll be having the jackpot of 75,000 Rand.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again. You give me another answer. It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we can give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Ready?
All right, let's remind everybody of Peter's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name a type of prize a sports team might win.
Money.
A word that rhymes with munch.
Lunch.
Something you drink from.
Bottle.
A female relative.
Wife.
An insect that has wings.
Locust.
Let's see how you did. We need 30 points for 75,000 rand. Name a type of prize a sports team might win. You said money, survey said. Oh, trophy. Trophy was the #1 answer. We need 11 points for 75,000 rand. A word that rhymes with munch. You said lunch. Survey said.
Yes, you got it.
Crunch. Crunch was the #1 answer. Your things you drink from, cup, #1. Female relative, aunt. Aunt was #1. An insect with wings, fly. Well, Team Singers, that's 75,000 rand. But you're walking out here with a grand total, 99,050 rand. All for your charity. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time.